Hey everyone, this is a quick video with me breaking down how to set up RLSAs, which are Remarketing List Search Ads, combined with DSAs, Dynamic Search Ads, within Google Ads. So RLSAs are campaigns that you can set up where you can use your retargeted audiences and set them up so they trigger or they specifically go after those who've been in your website in the past, specifically within Google Search. DSAs are campaigns that you set up where you don't have control over keywords, you don't have control over the headlines, but what Google does is it takes the content from your website and it figures out content that will align well with what the search query is, and it connects that content from that page with a headline so that user can see the headline, click on the headline, and go right down to that page. So for example, if you had a great page on mortgage rates, Google might pull that from your website, and when someone types in great mortgage rates, it would show a headline that says great mortgage rates that would align with what the person is looking for and send them to their mortgage rates page on your website. The combination of our RLSA and a DSA we found to be really effective, as it gives us a chance to have connection with somebody who's been to the website in the past. They've been to your website, they've browsed, they've looked around, they maybe go away for a day or two and they come back to Google with a higher intent search query that maybe our keywords don't necessarily capture within our standard search campaigns. And the DSA now can capture that person with a more long tail search query. We can get them and target them right back to the website. So in this video, I'm going to break down how to set up a DSA with remarketing audiences, specifically within Google Ads. So I'll break down here. So you're going to come down to the ad group level. Within ad group, we'll go to create a new ad group. And we will go to dynamic campaign here. Or dynamic ad group, apologies. And then let's just put in your website. And then we can name this dynamic. Let's make it something generic. And we can put a default bid here. So let's just put in $5. And now this is where you can put in how you want these dynamic search ads to be targeted. So if you want your entire website, you can just click on this. Typically, there are some pages you probably do not want to be used within dynamic search ads. For example, a contact us page, we wouldn't want Google to target that with its dynamic search ads. So typically, you want to put specific rules in place or specific URLs that you want to be targeted. So in our case, I'll come to our website. I'll take this as an example. One, it's over here, and let's just add one more here. Add. So you can add as many pages as you would like. You can also create rules. So if you have, for example, a section that had features, and the slug in your URL always had features / and had the feature in there, you could simply put a rule here and say the URL always contains feature, and that way it would capture every one of those pages that had feature in there versus having to put specific URLs in the entire time. So that is one option. We'll leave that off for now. And once you're done, you can click save and continue. And now, as you can see here, it does not give you the option for keywords as you would see in the standard search campaign. It also does not give you the option for a headline. It will create the headlines for you to automatically, but you can write descriptions. So maybe we'll put in paid specialists for lead gen advertisers. And then something else, book call today. Okay, so something basic in there. Click on done and save and continue. Okay, so once you're within the ad group section, you create your ad group here. We'll come down to audiences. We'll want to add an audience here at the ad group level. We can go and look for audiences that we have and just choose anyone we want. So let's say I added this one, which is one of our retargeted audiences, or this. And we'll want to change this to targeting. That's going to be very important. Otherwise, Google will just show your DSAs to anyone whatsoever. This way, it's only going to show it to those who've been past visitors to your website. And that way you can bid more aggressively or be a bit more creative in terms of what your actual bid strategy might be. So once that's set up, we are almost done. The last thing we want to do is just come over to the dynamic ad target section, come into negative dynamic ad targets, and just to be sure it doesn't pull other pages, we'll come in here and put pages that you do not want to be targeted. So this, in some cases, it might be your blog posts. Oftentimes your contact page you do not want to have targeted directly. Come in here, add it in. Again, use a rule or use the exact URL, add it. And now you can just be sure that Google doesn't pull some of these other pages, because we have seen in circumstances other pages get pulled even when they have not been directly targeted. So that's it. That's how you set up dynamic search ads with remarketed audiences connected to it. A great tool that's underutilized to find leads and specifically find visitors who've been to your website in the past and who might go back to Google, put in long tail search queries that oftentimes can connect it back to a service offered or something that's on your website. Thanks. Take care.